Good morning, everyone. We are already outside of Jen's clinic, and the morning is already well into full swing. Unfortunately, it did take us a little bit of time to get here, but we did come here with all of our stuff, everything that we needed to set up a new base, plus a couple things to sell. Now, something to keep in mind is we are, well, first of all, let's grab all that. But we are very, very close to Tier 3 quests, which is what we need to find out where Trader Bob is over in the desert. So what we're going to do is we have 3 quests that we need to do for Jen. I think we can bust them all out today. And then potentially spend tomorrow set up on the edge of the burn biome, or set up on the edge of the desert biome, and trying to get into the desert. What sells for the most here? Looks to be the robotic turret ammo. I don't really need any of it, so we're just going to sell. This is all things I can currently sell off with no issues. But also, let's see what Jen has for books. She does have a couple tool digests, which I definitely want to grab. Is there anything else? No, what does she have for weapons? Nothing. Jen essentially has absolutely nothing for her. She does have the ratchet, which is sort of tempting. But I think we're going to pass on it for now. Let's read those tool books. That takes us up to 35. What do we need for the next level? We need 39. But we got 4 skill points last night, and I'm not going to put any more into the strength attribute because we can get those via other ways. But I do want to put some things into probably boomsticks and actually minor motherload. Motherload is probably going to be the safe bet because we are going to need a lot more supplies as well. Oh, we forgot to grab a quest. The entire reason why we came here, we forgot to grab the quest. What do you have for jobs? You have a fetch and clear at the Film Fanatics and the Budget Burrows. I think this is the one we will do just because it is fairly close by, like right over there. And I seem to remember that one fairly well. So, let's hop on our bike and pull on up to the next building. I will say it is nice to be in the burn biome, though it's not as pretty as Pine Forest. We are, at least, progressing. All right, it was exactly the one I thought it was, thankfully. Now, I think I'm going to double loot this. We do have the time, we do have the ability. So why don't we just walk in here, double loot it real quick. Put on the other light as well, so we just have a little bit more visibility. And 3, that's all of you. That's the entire house clear. Okay, or at least this room, which is all we needed. Vehicle adventures, that is another thing that we need to, that was 3 of those books, wow. Vehicle adventures is another thing we may need to start investing into because as nice as the bicycle is, it's just not cutting it anymore. And we do have Bob coming up, who has the opportunity to sell us things like motorcycle parts and all, because that is robotic drone medic schematic. Ooh. All right, let's go reset this quest, or reset the POI, and take the quest. And we're just gonna blow right on through. Did get stuck on the couch, however. Not my proudest moment. Lovely. Anybody in here? Ooh, little bit of flickering from the lights. That was not nice to see. I don't even know what was causing that. Anybody in here? No? Where are you? Oh, you're in there. All right. A lot of bookcases in here. A lot of bookcases in here. I'm not going to complain about that one bit. I am going to complain about the fact that I forgot this place has a dog. Oh, that actually scared me. I ain't gonna complain about the fact this place has a dog, and I entirely forgot about it. Oh well. Wasn't too much trouble, luckily. Oh, hi! Where did you just fall from? Oh, doesn't really matter now. Oh, I thought you were dead. Oh. Come on, just stay down. Anything in there? No? Nice little office. Wouldn't mind that for an office, personally. It's a little cramped, but you know what? if you make use of the space properly, you don't need all that much space. I mean, I'm currently making do with the corner of my living room, so I'm the king of making a little bit of space work. Hello? Anybody up here? Listen, that was on you. Are you dead? Yeah, you're gone. We've taken a little bit of a beating, actually. I didn't even realize how bad of a beating we had been taking. Nothing in there. Out the window. Come on. There we go. And into the next one. Not really all that much going on. And it looks like we're almost done. Actually, yeah, this is the last one. All done. That was nice and easy. And it gave us all 3 bookshelves back, which is a beautiful, beautiful thing to see. A little bit of a scope, some stuff to sell, more stuff to sell, more stuff. We got some NVGs. That's not too bad. Just a lot of stuff to sell at the moment. Another Savage Country box, maybe more shotgun parts. No such luck. That was a Savage Country box with literally just a piece of cloth in it. That's a little disappointing, if I'm being honest. Jen, hopefully you got something nicer for me when I come back. Oh, I have got to tell you, I am already so over how slow this bicycle is. It is getting to the point where it's feeling absolutely ridiculous. I think what really drove the point home for me was riding here after the Blood Moon Horde and realizing, even though I left at like 2 o'clock in the morning, I didn't get here until after 5.
Didn't take long. Nice work.
Hey, crafting seal bundles. May I see your inventory? Because I got a couple things to sell you. Not... Oh. Wait, that's one of the storms. That's our first storm, isn't it? That's a little unfortunate, considering where we are.
Thank you so much.
We gotta stay indoors. Well, we are technically indoors right now. But I don't know if she kicks us out or not.
This is the best way to get Dukes.
What's this one? You have the restore power for the crypts.
And then turn down a
We're gonna take
this is dangerous work, but I believe you can handle it.
I'm going to assume she doesn't kick us out. I'm going to assume, and I'm going to hope she doesn't kick us out. Because that would be very, very unfortunate if she did. However, this place seems to be fairly safe for the storm. Or at least I hope it is. Oh, I even have something else to sell you. Alright, we are safe from the storm here, and it doesn't look like she's going to kick us out. So I'm going to do a little bit of shopping, and we're just going to wait for the storm to blow over. And I guess I'll snuggle up with Jen while we wait. Alright, Jen, it looks like the storm is over. Just remember to keep your shoes off until the nail polish dries. I promise I'll be back, and I promise not to tell anyone about that secret you told me. I know some people who might be very interested to know your secrets. But we have to get over to the Film Fanatic's house and clear that place out before another storm hits, because that took a good chunk out of the day. I'm a little nervous about potentially getting all these jobs done in time now. Right past the bunch of barrows where we just were, we are now rocking up to the Film Fanatic's house. Now, we've checked the mailbox here before, but we haven't actually gone inside yet. We are going to go inside, but of course, you know, gotta check the mailbox for something we didn't need. But let's head on inside and wreck some faces. I think right now we can cue up some music. Nice and simple, even despite the fact there was a peril right at the end. Luckily, he wasn't too much of a concern. Those boxes have absolutely nothing in them. None of these have anything in them. Perception mod. Really? Really? Not even any meds? Not even any meds. Well, I guess I can head back to Jen's. I didn't do any real looting as I was running through the house. Oh, actually. We're gonna scrap that so I can at least get what it looks like. I'm not doing any real too much looting as I'm going through these houses, just for the sheer fact, while there is a slightly better loot stage in this biome, it's really not enough to make that big of a difference. The idea is we need to get over to the desert so we can get some real progress.
Sure is a wonderful afternoon. Wow.
All right, Jen, what do you got for me?
Things you added in here.
Crafting skill again. And one final job. The Film
No.
Fanatics house.
If you
With
finish
a fetch and clear.
I'll give you employee
To
of the
top
month.
everything. Employee of the month, really? I've never had employee of the month before. I wouldn't mind employee of the month. But first we need to go do a fetch and clear. So that way we can find out where Trader Bob is. And drop off a little bit more stuff. We have unlocked the nail gun though. So that's useful. Bob, I'm on the way soon. We just need to get through one more day with Trader Jen, and then we'll be at your front door. Oh, Jim's Gun Fortress, how you made me sweat on day 2 of my survival training. Maybe we'll pop in there and see how we do now with all of our upgrades versus how we did when we were in there the first time. With any luck, we can get through the Film Fanatics house fairly quickly. As it is, we're already here. And I'm just going to park the bike right out the front door. I don't know if this is where we come out, but it's the best place I can think of to park the bike. Any dogs around? Nope. Let's get in this house. I was expecting a little bit more already. More knife guide books. Hey, we might not have been able to, level 2 boots. That's actually not bad. I don't know why I'm bothering to loot now, but might as well. I have a couple lockpicks. Let's give it a shot. And by lockpick, of course, I meant I have a pickaxe. That really wasn't worth it. I gotta stop looting. I gotta stop looting. Ow. That's what I get for looting. Alright, come on out. Everybody out. Everybody out. I just want to get this done as fast as possible. Get back over to Jen. Who is yelling? Who is yelling? Right there. There's the courier satchel. Now we just need to finish clearing the house. And that's where we just came out of. I think we need to go this way and down the basement. Let's eat some cornbread while on the way. Hello? Who's down here? Oh my goodness. You are not what I was expecting or really wanting to see. Okay. Okay. Was not... Hello? Sure. Was not expecting to see him. That was not a sight that I really needed to see. And we got, what, one more, two more? Final boss room. 1, 2, 3, and we are done. What is it with all the flying stuff in here? Open up the medical journal. Oh yeah, I don't have that perk, do I? Oh well, still good to be in the good habit. I will read that, I will eat that, I will take that, and take that. But the rifle, I really don't need. I'll take the extra one of those. Machine gunner recoil. That is another bunker buster, which is what I think that has. Let's get in the gun safe. There we go. Shotgun magazine, a great heist book, and some shotgun parts. We'll take it. And where is our bike? It's over here. Right, we left it by the front door. Open up the mailbox. Just some paper. Let's get back to Jen. Turn in this last quest, and then she should tell me where the nearest Trader Bob is. And then I gotta figure out what exactly I'm taking over to Trader Bob's for this first trip. All right, Jen, I am here. I am severely overloaded, so hopefully you're in the mood to buy.
I knew you had it in you.
And
Good
you're
work.
going to give me a vegetable stew. And mini bike parts. I will happily take the mini bike parts. However, I do
Asking
need to
again?
sell you a few things
Yeah,
because,
still no.
like I said, my inventory is unfortunately very, very full.
Thanks for the business.
All right, everything's been
Can't
sold
say
off to
about
Trader
that.
Jen. Where is
Always looking
Bob?
for some adventurers.
He's over to the
Fantastic.
east.
I hope to see you soon.
Another 3.4 kilometers. I feel like nobody's ever close. Why would anyone ever be close? That would make sense. That would make life easier. Nobody, unfortunately, is ever close. So let's quickly figure out what we're taking out of here. The repair kits, absolutely. We're going to take some ammo with us. Our food, our water. Excuse me. I was busy. All right, we got a couple of the essentials out of the box. I at least want to see if there's somewhere over in this desert region that is hopefully at least somewhat close to a village or a town on the edge of the burn biome, because otherwise we are going to be in some severe trouble should another storm pop up and we're only camped out over on the edge. What is green right there? That makes me nervous. Let's get to traveling though. All right, luckily it does look like there is another town here closer to where over Bob is in the desert. However, I gotta admit, this is not great. This really isn't great because desert's right there. We still have over 2 kilometers to go. So I think for now, we need to find someplace to bunker down for the night. And I think we're going to take a page out of Trader Jen's book. We're going to use that church right there. If for no other reason, I know I can get off of the ground with it. So let's pull in, pull up. Oh, and there's a book barn right next door. Let's go clear this place out, though. Hello? Isn't there usually a bird right here? It's not always. Wow. I ran out of stamina at the exact wrong moment. Alright, come on. Just clear this place out. How much wood do I have on me? Also, let's just eat that. Yeah, I know. You're stuck in there. There you go. You're free now. Free from living as well. All right, let's head upstairs, and that should be the last of this place. Come on. Ooh, a spider. Was a spider. I see you up there. I'm coming. Or not. That works too. That Really? Okay. Whatever floats your boat. Let's get this cleaned up a little bit. And we're whoop, I meant to repair that. We're going to probably use this as our temporary base just until we can get into the desert, because that's the next thing we need to do is actually unlock all those little things that we need to get into the desert. And I think, yeah, we got to get rid of these little ledges right here so that way we can build something that's a little bit more secure in here and gives us a little bit more room. And we do have enough for a crate as well. I didn't know there was a hidden stash back here. Didn't have a lot in it, but I just didn't know it was there. I'm going to have to keep an eye out for that in the future. Let's offload everything into there. Go grab everything out of the bike as well. Before we grab everything out of the bike, however, we do have this book barn next door. I think we got a little bit of time. I think we just quickly run it, go through it, blast through it, do a quick clear, and grab all those books and make a profit. Man, that was even easier than I expected it to be. A couple scrapping for funds. Let's have some water. Wrench quality 3, which is better than what we have. Another tools digest, another skill point. This is just shaping up to be a very, very good day for us. However, the nighttime is still coming, and we are currently holed up in a church that the zombies can very easily access and get to us. So, maybe not the best, but it's better than where we could be. Anything good in here? We finally got an iron breaker mod. That is so amazing. I have been wanting one of those for a while, and I just haven't been able to find one. I was getting to the point that I was thinking I'd make double pocket mod. Nice. I was getting to the point where I was starting to think we would have to make our own and get lucky enough to find that as well. Anything else over here? Last pile of books. Something we've already read. Not huge, but for the Iron Breaker mod alone, I'm going to say that was mostly worth it. That was mostly worth it. We got some friends outside here, which we should probably take care of. Oh my god, what is with the loot bags? We have gotten so many loot bags. Come on, I know you're a feral. And I sent it flying. Oh, I love this axe so very much. And yes, I know I should be starting to prep for the evening, but there's just so much good stuff that I could loot. And looting is fun. Besides, we could find something really useful. I don't know what, but we could find something really useful. This door is made of iron, and those are made of stone. Don't recognize this. Oh, hello. 1, 2, 3, 4. Level 5 stone axe. You know what? I think of... Uh-oh. I think I can do without the level 5 stone axe. I could also do without being bitten by the dog. Actually, I think that's what we're going to put our next point into. I think we're going to put our next point into... Where is it? Grease Monkey. We need more vehicle books. We need a lot more vehicle books because we are 5 away still from even being able to do the mini bike. And we did get some mini bike parts from Jen. I'd love to make use of those. Currently, we can't. You know, we just don't have the know-how. I don't know why I'm killing absolutely everybody, but it's fun. That made me sound a little psychopathic. Another storm is starting to rage outside, but at least this one is just a little bit of nice calming rain. However, we are warm, we're safe, we're dry here inside the church. I'm just going to spend the night building up a little bit of a platform for ourselves, someplace to kind of hide out for the next day or so. And I should probably loot these before we go, huh? I'm sure you guys have been screaming at the screen to figure out what's inside these books. Books, that's good. Boxes. Because I never even bothered to check. And honestly, probably for good reason. But guys, that's where we're going to end it off today. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you all are enjoying the series so much. I'm enjoying making this series. I can't wait to see what we run into in the desert. But that's going to be the end of it. Take care of yourselves and have fun.